Well, he's gone. So, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this morning I woke up, fresh to go to church, and then the news broke out that Coutinho was going to Barcelona. Now, of course, I would be a little bit upset because I'm a Liverpool supporter, Coutinho supporter, and you know it's sad to see him go. But there are some positives and there are some negatives. He went for £142 million, third most expensive player ever. Of course, that's great, awesome, extravagant that we have that money. But last time we had that sort of money, we had Suarez. And what did we do with that money with Suarez? We bought no one, and half of those players, well, we bought players, but half of those players we bought have now gone. So if we're going to make this money, we're going to I want to actually put it to good use. Riyad Mahrez is set to complete a medical, so I hope that happens. But he left in January. I would rather him left last season, before the season started, than him left now. Because now we have that spot, that CM spot that Coutinho would sit in, empty, and that wing spot that he would play. But that wing spot we've got Mane and Salah there. But he's just that big attack that we proclaim to have. Is now one piece of it is gone. The piece of the puzzle that we had, that 4, is now gone to 3. Of course, we have Mane, Salah, and Firmino, but Firmino's not even a striker, and then we have Coutinho sit behind them in a 4-3-3. Now, if we sign Mahrez, I think Firmino will push down to CM, and Mahrez will sit up top, or one of the Mane or Salah that can all rotate up top. But it's just we've lost a crucial player now that we're doing well in the season. What if we don't find a replacement? It's January. It's not June. It's not the summer or the summer transfer window where you have like 2 months to basically replace the player. We have a few days because it's just January. But it's the middle of the season too. We're sitting 4th. We have to play Champions League too. Yes, we have Van Dijk, but now with this money, I want a keeper. Because let's have a look at the other keepers. Arsenal have Czech. United have De Gea. Spurs have Hugo Lloris. City have Ederson and Bravo. And United have De Gea. Those are the main clubs we're competing with. Oh, and Chelsea have Courtois. Those are the main clubs we're competing with. And look at those players. All of those players, all of their keepers are great keepers. I'm not saying Mignolet and Karius aren't great keepers, but look at the names. Everyone knows who De Gea is. Everyone knows who Courtois is. Everyone knows who Lloris is. We're stuck with Mignolet and Karius. Don't get me wrong, I like Karius. I think Karius is much better than Mignolet. But Mignolet and Karius, look at the subs that they've got too. You know, Arsenal have Ospina on the bench. United have Sergio Romero. Tottenham have Michel Vorm. Okay, he's not that great, but he's better than Mignolet and Karius. But we had defensive problems. We got rid of him. Van Dijk. Okay, now he's there. Great, scored in his debut. But we need a keeper because Mignolet has made some mistakes in the past, and so has Karius. But if we get that world-class keeper, that Jan Oblak, that I would say Iker Casillas, but he's quite old now, but I would still take him. A world-class keeper like Jan Oblak. I would even take Pepe Reina back. Donnarumma won't leave because he's loyal, but like a world-class player that will fit in our team nicely. And a lot of people want to play for us now because of the exciting football that we're playing. The exciting attacking football that we're playing, right? Yeah. But the problem with Liverpool is we're linked with so many players, we don't end up getting them. Great, we've got Naby Keita, that's great, because Emre Can's leaving too. He's going to Juventus on a free in June. But I want a world-class player. I mean, okay, Goretzka would be good, but I haven't really heard of him until Liverpool got linked with him. I want a player that I've heard of. Like Riyad Mahrez, that'd be a great signing if it happens, because he's getting his medical tomorrow. But if that happens, that'd be great. Riyad Mahrez signing for Liverpool. That would just, well, it wouldn't fulfill the hole, but it's one step of that hole that needs to be filled. The hole that for Coutinho has, it's a big, big hole that needs to be filled. It's only a tiny bit of it if we get him Mahrez. We need a cam or like a CM. I would love Tony Cruz. I would love Isco. One of those biggest cams I would love. But the problem is we wouldn't get it because they're playing for Real Madrid. There's this Real Madrid 22-year-old that wants to come to Liverpool. I don't even know who he is. But he's a Real Madrid junior, 22-year-old, and I don't really know much about him, but I want, like Kovacic, he wanted to come. Why don't we put an offer in? He's gone now. Coutinho is gone now, so we might as well put in Kovacic. He's good. He's Croatian. I mean, that doesn't really have to do with anything, but he's good. He's young. He would come to Liverpool. Like, why not? He's a great player too. I mean, Firmino might have to push down to Cam, but that's what I'm worried about. If we push him down to CM, we have to obviously maybe get a striker, but we have Sturridge, Solanke, and Ings. Dan Ings gets injured too much. Sturridge gets injured too much, and Solanke. I like Solanke, but he's young. He's not. He doesn't need to start now. So that's just it. That was my little rant that I wanted to have about Coutinho leaving. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give it a like, subscribe. If you haven't checked out my professional footballer video, check it out. It's I won't put the link in the description. Just it's the last video before this one. It's actually really good. I've got a lot of positive comments about it. Some more professional footballer interviews might be coming soon. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been in contact with a few, and they might happen. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to
subscribe to Mavro Productions.